Hi everybody and welcome back to In the Rain. My name is Rain. I'm your host. Hey. I wanted to give you guys a tutorial on what it takes to style my hair. Right now, don't judge me. It is in the wet state after I have shampooed and conditioned it with my organic root stimulator shampoo and conditioner. I usually get this shampoo and conditioner from my local beauty supply. I also use the nourishing oil spray throughout the week for daily maintenance. I'm going to mold my hair with Nairobi. And I like Nairobi because it allows my hair to stay soft. It's still manageable throughout the week. I still have my sheen. It holds very well. It manages very well. It's one of those products that I have used for years that I can't seem to find another to replace. So if it's not broke, what do they say? Don't fix it. So I'm going to show you guys the combs that I use, the different styles. When my hair is wet, I use the feather comb. You can get this from the beauty supply as well. Also, I use this one to mold my style and shape. And I also use this one to style my hair, to comb it out and style it. So let me show you what the process looks like from the time that my hair is moist to the time that it's done. This is the first amount of Nairobi that I'm going to use. I usually rub it in. It actually absorbs and saturates very well, so you don't need a lot of it because this is kind of a pricey product. It's about between $11 and $13 a bottle. I usually buy it from the beauty supply or I'll get it from Amazon. Most of the time I'll get it from Amazon. If I find that I wait to the last minute, I can buy it from the beauty supply. Just giving my hands a quick rinse before I start molding. Dry them off a little bit. And to start combing, I'll use my feather comb. Remember, you cannot, as I stated in my last video, if you guys saw my last video, you cannot, I don't suggest, I'm not going to tell you what you can and cannot do. I'm going to say that I don't suggest you comb wet hair with a small tooth comb or a rat tail comb because it is going to break. Usually wet hair is tangled. And if you try to comb out those tangles with that small tooth comb, it's going to break naturally healthy hair. So now that I've combed it out with my feather comb, now I am going to mold it down and give myself a smooth mold because your mold is your base. If you don't give yourself a smooth base, it may not allow your style to turn out as polished as you want it to look. And I like a nice polished look. I'm just going to check myself in the mirror to make certain that I'm doing the right thing, like Spike Lee. You want to make sure that around the nape of your neckline is smooth. Around your hairline is smooth. No lumps. Again, your mold is your base. And when you have a good mold, it gives you a better finished product in terms of looking smooth and polished and professional. We don't want our hair to look like we did it at home, do we? No, we don't. So now that I have my hair molded, I am at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, which means I'm doing really well on time. Yes, I'm sweating. I use my Wrappit Junior neck strips. I buy these from the local beauty supply as well. I usually buy a 12 pack. They seem to last much longer when I buy them in bulk. If you buy the 1 pack, they are about $2 each. So it's probably more economical. If you're planning on doing your hair from home more often, it's more economical, I would say, to buy the 12 pack from the beauty supply. So what you want to do, you want to take your neck strip. They come out like kind of like a tissue paper. You want to take your neck strip and you want to make sure you're applying it where you need it to lay down. Some people wrap the top and wrap it in. Looking like a mummy, aren't I? I like to leave the top out. Seems to dry a little faster. Never mind the sound of my mirror. I told you guys in my last video, my kids have abused my mirror, but I need to be able to see my hair in the back. So I'm going to use my camera to make certain that it's covered. Usually I use about 3 or 4 of these Wrappit Junior neck strips, just so that I make certain again that I have a smooth mold. This is my last one, and I'm going to apply. And I'm going to make certain I get the back of the nape of my neck with this one. And then I'm going to sit under my hooded dryer. I have a Lady Dazey hooded dryer from the Beauty Supply. Probably costs about $30, in between the range of $30 to $50, depending on your demographic area. But if again, it's an investment. So if you invest in these products, it's the cost of one hairstyle or one trip to the hair salon, but you'll have these products at home and you can use them over and over and over. So altogether, you will probably spend $70 to get the products that I have here. But if you can minimize your time in the salon and the money that you're spending in the salon, then that $70 is a drop in the bucket, because sometimes one visit to the beauty salon is about $70. So again, I'm going to sit under the dryer. Never mind how this looks. I know it looks weird. I'm going to sit under the dryer. I'll be back in about 15 minutes to show you guys how to do a 15-minute quick curl. Okay, I'm back. My hair is dry, molded very nicely and dried very nicely. So now to start, I'm going to take my rat tail comb and I'm going to comb it out. I also want to show you guys, before I start, this is what I showed you in my last video. I have two pairs of flat irons. I have a 1/4 inch pair, and they've been with me for a while. Don't judge these next ones that I'm about to show you. I have a 1/2 inch pair. These are FHI ceramic flat irons. They both have the adjustable dial on the inside. If you can see it, please don't judge my flat irons, because they are as old as they come, but they still work very well. They're years old. They still work very well. You see the adjustable temperature dial in there. So I usually have it up at about 450 if my hair is clean. If I need to recurl my sides, I'll turn it down to about 275, 250, just to give my hair a bump on the edges or in the top. Sometime throughout the week if I need a refresher. These are also the same. They have an adjustable dial on the inside. Where's the dial at? Oh, it's down by my fingers. You guys see the adjustable dial? I do these. These operate the same. They start at about 250 degrees and then they go up to about 450, and I adjust these accordingly. When my hair is dry and clean, I use them at their highest temperature. When my hair is not, if it's about 4 days through the week, or 4 days in after I've done my hair through the week, then I'll recurl my sides, give it a little more character, just so that I don't have to shampoo my hair so much. So now that I've shown you what I've used, I also forgot to pull out my spritz that I use. My spritz and my polisher. I'm going to pick that up later. So this is the polisher that I use. This is Smooth and Shine. I get this hair polisher from my local beauty supply. Again, it's based on your geographical area as to whether it'll be available in your vicinity. And this product is Arthur Johnson Soft Curl Spritz. It's a very soft hold. It's not hard. I mean, it's literally not hard at all. I can comb through my hair the next day, but it does provide a firm hold. It doesn't dry my hair out. It doesn't cause it to be sticky and caked up with all kind of products. It's actually a really, really, really good product that I love. I've been using both of those products for years, and they have not let me down. Those are generally the two products that I do use when it comes to styling my hair. So now that my hair is dried and we've shown you the products that we're going to use, let's start curling. First, we're going to comb out our mold. Just going to turn towards the mirror for a minute. In my last video, I lined my hair up with my wall clippers. Today, I'm not going to do that. It doesn't look as if it needs to be lined up as much as it did prior, so I won't worry about that today. We're going to make sure we give it a good comb out, just so that none of the hair from our mold is stuck together. We want to make sure it's nice and soft. And you guys see how that Nairobi kind of makes my hair perform really well. It's very soft. I really don't even have to curl it. It just makes it behave. I've used a lot of foaming wrap products, but I really like Nairobi in the way that it performs on my hair and the way that it makes it act. It really gives it a good hold. It makes it really soft and manageable. It makes it really easy to curl, really silky. So just showing you guys why I love that Nairobi. So now we're going to start curling. I usually start in the top and I'll go to the back. So let's, and it doesn't matter once you start curling, it doesn't matter how you curl it, because once you get your curls in there, you can kind of shape it and mold it in whatever direction you want it to go in, just as long as you get your curls in there. That's what you want to make certain of. Make certain that you've got all those strands curled. I like to curl in different directions because it allows it to look a little more full in the top when I curl it in different directions. I'm hot already. I sweat really easily, guys. So if you see me step away, it's to stand in front of my room, my bathroom window that I have open here. And again, I curl it in different directions. Because once I comb it out, I curl it this way because once I comb it out, I like to fluff it at the top. It gets a little, I like to fluff it. You know what I'm saying? I like to give it some more volume at the top. So I curl it in different directions so that it kind of fills in at the top. I'm going to show you what it looks like to curl the back. Again, I don't have a defined method of parting my hair or curling my hair. I just kind of go with what works. And what I find is people usually don't even know. If you messed up, you won't know. People won't know. I mean, you will know. But most times people don't know that you messed up, and don't point it out to them because they're going to think your hair is so beautiful. The weather is breaking around here. Something just flew in here. Again, I have my window open, so if you see that little bug that just flew in here, I guess he wanted to be his video star as well, part of the video on YouTube. I'm using my mirror that has been in my home since I bought this home. This mirror has been so useful to me because the 3 sides allow one side to fold out, and then the other side folds out, and then the mirror stays in, and it allows me to be able to see the back of my head. Right now I'm actually using the camera and it's working out very well. So if you have a camera that you can use, that might work as well. Hope you guys can see. And don't worry about if the curls are not all in a straight line or if it doesn't appear to be very uniform. For the sake of time, I'm not going to curl all the way down the back. It's actually working out using my camera on the side there. So, I have a selfie stick. So I have a shelf in my bathroom that's holding my selfie stick. You know, we are innovators and we have to be really creative. So I have a selfie stick. Can you guys see my selfie stick now? I have a selfie stick in my bathroom and it's wrapped around my shelf holding my camera. And it's actually working out very well for me to see the back of my head. I'm going to continue using my smaller flat irons around the sides. Don't get disappointed if when you're doing your hair that it doesn't turn out perfect. Again, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing my hair for many, many years. I usually only go to the salon when I need to have my hair cut. My sister cuts my hair. Her name is T.I. Pink, 313 T.I. Pink if you Google her. So usually when I need to have my hair cut, I'll go see my sister. She cuts my hair and then I can curl it. I honestly like the ability to style my hair myself saves me tons of money, saves me a lot of time in the salon, and it allows me to be creative. It builds my confidence when I get to start doing different styles. And people are always amazed that I can do my hair myself and that it looks as professional as it looks. So keep trying. I didn't gain the ability to make my hair look professional overnight. It's been many years of trying, of practicing, of doing things out of necessity. I'm going to start back at the top now. I am sweating, guys, so if you see my hair sticking to my forehead, just ignore it, please. You hear that noise? That's my flat irons. It was in a bit of water. Don't try that at home. It's not the best method. So you'll find that you have to pick up pieces of hair. You'll have to curl it. Make sure, like I said, you curl it in different directions. You give it some a flip, give some a curl. It seems to me that that method makes it appear to be a lot more full when it comes to the end result. It gives it a little more character to me as well. Looks like I'm doing good on time. I am 10 minutes in and almost done curling. And then we are going to style. Yes, the flat irons are extremely hot. Again, they're on 450. So after we're done curling, we're going to apply our polisher all over, and then we're going to style it. Just kind of go with the flow when it comes to styling your hair in the front. When it comes to curling, kind of go with the flow. You'll learn from trial and error what works and what doesn't. You'll learn the styles that you didn't like and the curl formations that you used to get what you didn't like. And you'll also learn the curl formations that you use to get the styles that you do like. So keep in mind that it may not turn out perfect, but you'll learn what you do like going forward. For me, I just kind of like for my hair to look beautiful. And again, as I stated at the beginning of this video, if you don't like the way it turned out, don't point it out to other people, because they don't know the look that you were going for anyway, and they are going to think that your hair is simply gorgeous. We are at 11:56. So far, so good. We're going to finish curling the front on both sides. And I have a little bit of a method to my madness when it comes to curling. I like to curl the top first, back next, and then finish off with the front and sides. Different people do their hair differently. Everybody has a different method. But for me, based on my experience, this kind of works for me when it comes to defining what kind of style I'm going for on that day. Okay, we are all done curling. Don't worry about, if you can't get curls all the way down on the side. As long as you have a very neat mold, you really won't need all those curls down on the sides. I like a really close cut, as you guys can see. Some people like a little more hair on the sides. They like it to be a little more, have more of a fuller look. That's not my preference. I like for my hair to be close cut on the sides. I'm going to go ahead and unplug those so that they're cooling off so I can put them up. Now I'm going to apply my polisher. And I usually use about a nickel size of the polisher when I'm done curling. Again, that's my Smooth and Shine polisher. I get it from my local beauty supply. Rub it in. And once you rub it in, you just want to apply it. I usually like to focus more on my sides. The sides seem to go through a little more than the rest. Also, I find if you put too much polisher on the top, it kind of makes it look thinner because it's too much oil on it, on your hair. So after I apply my polish, I just comb it in the style. So we're at 13 minutes and 45 seconds. And I promised you guys that I would try to do this in 15 minutes. So let's see if we can stick to that. Usually I'll start combing it out and styling it on my left side. Don't judge me for that. On my left side. I don't know why my hair seems to turn out better when I start styling on my left side. I have yet to figure that out, but I just go with what works. As I said, as you continue to learn how to do your hair, you will figure out the methods that work for you. Everything that I'm doing here may not work for you, but they may. And maybe you can take your current procedure and then take what I've shown you based on my current procedure and apply it. So far, so good. Just gonna fill a few places in with my rat tail comb. You can comb it out as much as you'd like, or you don't have to. It really depends on personal preference. So for me, I like my top to look a little more full and curly, but not too thick. I like for my curls to remain defined. I like for my edges to look very polished. And I'm going to apply my Arthur Johnson spritz. And after that, I'm trying to protect my face from the spritz. It is a very light hold spritz. I don't use a whole lot. I just use enough to keep my hair in place. And now we have what is called a finished product. Kind of looks like my style from last week, doesn't it? It does a little, but it's okay. Now you guys see my hair. It took me 15 minutes. Well, I'm at 15:51, but still, from dried to curled in 15 minutes. So all I'm saying, I hear a lot of people say, oh, short hair is so hard to manage. It takes a lot of time. It took me 10 minutes under the dryer and 15 minutes to curl. So if you don't have 30 minutes out of your day to save yourself $70, then ask yourself what's important, 30 minutes or 70 bucks. And if it doesn't turn out right the first time, it's okay. Keep trying. It's going to turn out right the second time, the third time, the fourth time. And keep in mind, people don't know the look that you were going for. You just don't want your hair to look undone and to look tattered and to look as if you don't care about yourself, because you do. I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. I'm going to leave all the products that I use in the description. Let me know if you guys have any questions, comment below. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.